besties, long time no see. Welcome back to my channel, and hi if you're new, I'm Melissa and I make fashion, beauty, and lifestyle videos here on this channel when I'm not taking a hiatus. I appreciate all of you for hanging in there while I kind of got my life together so I could finally upload again. I know a couple of you were asking about me, so thank you very much. You guys are so sweet. I'm gonna dive into everything that's been going on, and I'm just gonna be doing my makeup at the same time. I have a ton of new products I want to test out. Some are new to the market, some are just new to me, so let's just jump right into it. All right, hair is out of the way. I just did my hair like a second ago, so my face is red from that, so don't worry. But it's also summer and I'm right near my window. But first and foremost, if you notice, I have a new piece in my background. I finally got the IKEA system. I forgot the name of it already, but I have all my purses up there and then all my perfumes down below. I had a really pretty display of my perfumes, but I was like, I don't want my perfumes and my purses in like the same enclosed area because I feel like that's bad for the leather. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna start with eyes first because I have so many new eye products that I want to try. There's so many new ones on the market. The ones right in front of me that I have are the Born This Way Sunset Stripped Palette from Too Faced, and then also the Kylie Cosmetics one. Now, in the month that I have been gone, I have really not played with makeup that much, to be honest. I really just haven't been feeling like myself, I guess is the best way to put it. Do you guys want the bad news first or the good news? So the reason I initially stepped away from YouTube for just a little bit there was because I've been having some health problems, and I guess I'll just spill the beans. I don't have any answers yet. I see a specialist on the 22nd, I believe. I have to go down to Orlando and see a gastroenterologist there, and we're gonna try to figure out what is going on with me. I'm just having like all the symptoms. If you've seen a Pepto-Bismol ad at any time, I have all of those symptoms. It's everything that I have. So we don't know if it's a gallbladder issue, or I talked to my therapist and we don't know if it's stress related. We're trying to figure it all out. So basically this whole video is me not having any answers for why I've been gone, but I'm still gonna spill the beans anyway. Everything I used today I'll link down below just because I am gonna forget the names of things and I'll be talking. So I'm just gonna go in with this palette though and set the lid. My next update is we are officially moving in 2 months, I think, out of this apartment. And actually I'm moving out of Jacksonville. And as you guys know, I moved up here for my dietetics program. Long story short, I was on an accelerated program. I had done things in a different sequence than the rest of my classmates, and because I did that, it ended up kind of biting me in the butt later on because more classes have been added in. It's been an absolute shit show, to be honest. So what's gonna happen is I'm moving back to Orlando and I'm taking a couple semesters off from my program. I'm going to be working and still doing YouTube and just living life again. I'm just not gonna be doing the program for a few semesters, and to be honest, I might not be going back even after the end of the 2 semesters. I don't know where I'm going to be in a year. We're going to be playing it by ear, so it's just there's too much up in the air to say that I'm definitely going back in 2 semesters. It was kind of scary to admit that at first just because, you know, I moved up here, I started a new life up here, and then kind of like my mental health eroded and so did my physical health, and so now we're moving back to Orlando and I'm fixing all of that. I've been fixing it, I've been working on it. I see my therapist once a week and it's been really good. Something else that's been going on which contributed to like me getting burnt out a little bit, we think I have PMDD, if you guys have heard of that, alongside my PCOS. So many acronyms. I just basically have very, very intense PMS symptoms, and it just makes life really, really hard because once a month for an entire week, I am basically depressed, like very deeply depressed. And then I just have my regular anxiety the rest of the time that I'm working through. So it's been really hard, but I have gone through so much change the past few years. I know lots of change has been a theme for the past few years for everybody. I just personally have been going through a lot of change, lots of changes in family dynamics, taking people out of my life who shouldn't have been there, kind of like filtering out who I'm friends with, and just a lot of stuff like that, which is really hard when you move to a new city and you're still have things from your past coming to the new city with you. It's just hard to handle, especially when you have PMDD, again, which makes me really, really, really depressed. For basically a week before my period and the first couple days of my period are really hard for me. But the good news is I'm getting help. Things will be okay, and I've already started to see a change in myself even in the past few weeks that I've been gone. I basically just have to have support in place for when my period week comes, and so I'm already set up for success as much as possible. So basically doing any cleaning that I need to do before it hits, and working on getting things prepped. So if for that week I'm basically bedridden, then that's what happens and I can get through it easier instead of being hard on myself for not getting enough done. But you guys know me, I'm constantly going, I'm constantly trying to put out content. Well, I was constantly trying to put out content, and I was doing that even through like the PMDD feelings and just, you know, so much mental health stuff I have going on that I'm figuring out, but it all centers around certain kinds of depression and certain kinds of anxiety. And so just like basic living is really hard for me, which I was super embarrassed about before because I was like, why is just doing the dishes so unbelievably draining to me? But I kind of found out the reason, and I'm working towards making it a little bit easier to deal with throughout the entire month, basically. Okay, up next on the list of updates, this one is kind of scary. If things about pets is a trigger for you, if it's hard for you to hear, then definitely skip past this section of the video. But I'm basically going to be telling you what happened to our dog Buddy while I was gone. It was terrifying. And by the way, this is like the last kind of sad thing I'm going to talk about before we talk about all the happy things and positive things going on. And I just wanted to prep you guys with all this stuff so you know why things are probably changing on my channel for a little bit, which we'll get into. But anyway, about a week ago, it was about 6 in the morning and Buddy woke up squealing. And he's had interesting behavior the past month, which has been different from his normal. We were going to get him to the vet in a few weeks, but nothing was like super severe. But then he woke up squealing, he went to go throw up, and as he was throwing up, he backed up and it turned into a full-blown seizure. And it was like kind of horrific to watch because I've never experienced a seizure. I've never watched it happen before, and it was scary and I didn't know what to do. So I tried to comfort him. He was on the ground of our bedroom. I tried to keep his head from hitting the bed frame. There was periods where obviously he was shaking, and then periods where he was thrashing, and the thrashing is what scared me. And we didn't know why it happened, but Buddy has always had like random health issues. He always has coat issues. We have to put him on a special diet. We let him have fun in the pool, but we have to dry out his ears immediately after because he has ear problems. And so it's just a bunch of random problems that he has. Also, I got this biodegradable glitter that I'm gonna be trying on my eyes. I hope it doesn't irritate me. It's from the brand Tude. So needless to say, we took him to the vet, and the vet took his blood work, and basically his blood work came back completely normal. And so that was kind of confusing because we were like, what the heck? We assumed something would show up. We're not sure if this was just like an off event, like something random that happened. There's something called a vagus nerve syncope, I think it's called, in dogs, where overstimulation of the vagus nerve leads them to freak out and they have a seizure. So we don't know if that's what happened. We are still going to be doing tests and stuff to figure out what's wrong with him, but for now he's fine. Nothing has happened since then. About 20 minutes after the seizure, he was acting super weird, like digging under every single piece of furniture in the entire house and trying to find toys and like pacing, and he just like looked off. That's fun, a little glitter moment. So anyways, that happened. That was super scary. I didn't really know how to handle it, but the good news is apparently when a dog is having a seizure, they don't feel pain and they're not like conscious during it, which made me feel so much better. I feel like if he was in pain, that would have been way more traumatic to deal with like post seizure. I talked to my therapist about it just to like get it off my chest so I could heal from that little incident. And if it happens again, it's good that I can go in stronger and know how to help him a little bit better, just keep him safe. And we have like a plan of attack if it happens again. God forbid, I hope not. But anyway, that is the gloom and doom stuff. Now on to positive stuff. So like I said, I'm moving back to Orlando, and there's kind of some questions about what we're going to be doing when we move to Orlando. We don't know if we're renting, if we're buying. The jury's still out. We're trying to find a home. We haven't been finding what we want exactly, and we don't know what the market's gonna do. We're just kind of playing it by ear right now. That is like the story of my life right now, just figuring it out. We've contemplated both renting still and buying still. It's just both markets are insane. But I figured right now we should talk about channel changes, like things that are going to be going on with my channel just until I move. So I'm still going to be putting out content. Again, this is the first video that I put out since I've been back. I'm going to be filming another one after this. This is why I'm getting ready. I think I might be doing one video a week until I move, because that would allow me to sometimes pre-film. The issue I was running into before is doing 2 videos a week. I literally didn't have it in me to pre-film, and so I'd have to film during times where I just felt so down. And I want my videos to be positive. I want them to either be educational, funny, uplifting, helpful. I want you to come to my channel and get something good out of it. I want you to feel good about yourself when you watch my videos. I don't want there ever to be a comparison where I'm like a bad influence on you. And again, I do hauls and stuff, so if I'm ever a bad influence in your life, then please don't watch my videos or skip the video that's a bad influence. But again, I'm doing my best with my content, but I still have to be true to myself. So if I'm gonna do a haul because that's what I'm into, that's the content I'm putting out. One of my friends actually mentioned how they didn't think think my content was relatable or something about spending habits, and it truly hurt my feelings because I share parts of my life with you guys because I think it's fun and entertaining. So if at any time my content doesn't resonate with you or you're not feeling good about it, then just simply don't watch. If you have to unsubscribe, I totally understand, because I've been going through the content that I consume lately, and if it doesn't serve me in some way or I find myself comparing myself to that person, I just unsubscribe or unfollow. I don't feel bad about it because, again, I can always come back to those people and still follow them in the future. Nothing is permanent. So I just wanted to put that out there. I want to make sure that my videos are serving you in the best way possible, but part of that is if you don't enjoy the content that I'm putting out, then maybe just wait for other content or unsubscribe if you have to. I think I'm gonna take a break from the eyes and start doing my face. I already did my skincare a little bit ago, so I'm just gonna go straight in with my Givenchy Glow foundation. Now this one exploded on me last time I used it on camera, so I'm gonna be really careful. But yeah, like I was saying, I just want to make sure that everybody is getting something out of my videos, whether it's just sitting down and chilling and doing a haul and having fun and talking about new products, or maybe doing a video on like 3 easy meals that you can do during the week if you're super busy, you're dealing with depression. I've thought about doing stuff like that because I have had go-to meals that are easy for me to prepare when I'm struggling, which is like a real part of life. I kind of want to have a balance of super meaningful or educational and then just super fun, lighthearted. We do a haul. This foundation is a little pale on me right now because I've been getting sun. I've been taking Sunny out for walks all the time. Oh my gosh, new favorite thing I've been doing, by the way. I've talked about it before, wanting to get back into movement, but not like punishing my body with movement, like having fun with it and enjoying it and like cherishing what my body can do instead of making it just about changing my body. So I've been doing chair yoga. My therapist recommended it to me, and I'm not gonna lie, before I was a little bit biased about what chair yoga meant. I thought it meant it was for like a senior population or somebody who had a disability, something like that. I never thought of doing chair yoga for somebody just for like restorative healing exercise or like movement. So I've found a channel on YouTube that I love. I'll link it down below. I am doing a favorites video, so I'll talk about it again there. And that has really helped with like my confidence in moving my body. It's helped with my flexibility, my mobility, and just like getting up and moving my body in a way that feels good is kind of repairing my relationship with exercise. I just think that's really helped me, and I wanted to mention it because it's been so nice. It's been so lovely. I do it every day in the morning. The videos range between 10 minutes and 30 minutes depending on the intensity or the length of time that I have to do yoga that day. And I try to do it before I work just so I start off the day in a good mood. And honestly, it's helped. Even through days where I could feel the PMDD just like surging, I still did it. And it felt great, and I think it really helped. So I'm so happy my therapist suggested that. And again, I want to suggest things to you that work for me, just in case getting help right now is not in the budget or just things like that. I always try to recommend things that are affordable if I do something that costs a lot of money, like certain pieces of furniture or therapy or stuff like that. I've been continuing to use this concealer, the Kosas one, that everybody loves. I just can't get into it. Like, I keep trying it because I'm like, I want this to work for me, but it's not really working for me. New product I've been wanting to try for ages, the Pat McGrath Blurring Under Eye Powder in the shade Light. Let's see how this works. I have high hopes. It actually looks really nice. It reminds me of like an Hourglass sort of setting powder. I'm gonna use my Rare Beauty setting powder for the rest of my face, I think. All right, we're looking good, just a little bit pale, so I need to warm back up my skin. I'm gonna use my Old Faithful, the Hourglass bronzer. So yes, I just wanted to update you guys that I'm okay. I just kind of have a lot of like random adulting that I'm doing in my life. Things are getting better, and when things aren't doing as well, I'm better able to prepare for them now that I have a better support system and I'm getting help that I need, which I find really important. And during the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial, I was like kind of closely watching that. I was invested, and I was watching Emily D. Baker, and she has ADHD, and I remember her saying like, you need to find the support system that you need, and so everybody's support system looks different. My camera just shut off because I've been talking for too long. But yeah, like I was saying, Emily D. Baker said that she just makes her support system super custom to her needs, and everybody's life looks so different. So that's what I'm working on right now, is just finding a support system that works for me and helps me just get through life and navigate life a little bit easier. I think for a long time when I was in college, I was like running away from anxiety and depression. I would just fill every second of my time up so I wouldn't have to deal with things because things are hard to deal with, quite frankly. Now that I have grown a little this past year, I'm able to admit that I need help. Things aren't how I want them to be, and I could be doing better, and then I find my help, and then I get better. So if any of you have noticed, I changed the banner on my YouTube page. So it used to say videos every Thursday and Sunday. I've completely taken that off. I'm gonna be putting up videos that, like, after I film it and edit it, I'm just gonna put it right up for the next morning, no matter what day that is. So it's going to be different each week, unless it just so happens that every day I post on Sunday because it's the easiest. And just until I move. Oh, that's the other thing, a positive thing I forgot to mention. When we move, we're getting at least a 3-bedroom. So I will be having my own office and my own studio for filming and for working. And I'm so excited because this is my bedroom right now that I'm filming in. And filming where you sleep is hard because this kind of, not that this is work, but I'm putting work into it. And so it kind of like disrupts that balance of like work, sleep, life, you know what I mean? And when I do work, I do it out in the kitchen. Like I have my desk attached to the kitchen island. And so if you notice, I got like brow product everywhere, but we'll clean that up. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm gonna be having my own studio, which is gonna be even easier to film because I'll be able to have 3 sections. I'm already planning it out now. I'm gonna have 1 section for filming sit-down videos, 1 section for filming clothing hauls, and like when I wanna stand up and film a video. Cause sometimes I do, like when I film my favorites videos, I stand up. I don't know why, it's just more comfortable for me. Like, I don't like sitting down for that long. I have that to look forward to. And then a 3rd section will be like my actual work section where I'm doing work for AIO and all that. We're just gonna have to hang in there and see what the market does, and we still have 2 months to find something. I'm kind of feeling a wing today. I feel like this look would be really cute with a wing. I don't think I have an actual liner right now. I need to buy one, so I'm just gonna have to use, oh, I went in ham, a little too ham. And what I'm gonna try to do while I'm filming is film bonus videos. So if there's a time where I can film more than 1 video in a week and edit it in my free time, then I can have 2 videos up in 1 week. I'm gonna do that. And eventually I'll probably get back to 2 videos a week. But for now, while I'm moving, well, starting to move, starting to pack, starting to do all that kind of stuff, preparing to move, it's gonna look just a tiny bit different on my channel. But thank you all so much for sticking around and being here with me and helping grow my channel and just kind of like being along for the ride. I've been doing so much growing as an individual, as an adult, the past year, honestly, that it's kind of insane. And I'm so happy I have you guys to kind of live life with, and you guys can watch me grow and just put my all into things and, you know, be creative. And if you guys could, if you could please let me know what your favorite videos of mine are, so I make sure that I keep those in the rotation and keep doing them. Oh, and also I have an affordable beauty video coming up. So I have been testing a lot of different affordable beauty options, and if I was going to do an affordable beauty video, I can't talk anymore. If I'm going to do an affordable beauty video, I want it to be me, I want it to be Melissa. So I wanted to find the top 10 like bougiest affordable products that I could to talk to you guys about, like the ones that are like worth it, because I feel a lot of affordable products go viral just because they're affordable and not because they're good, which to me defeats the purpose of using a product, because I need it to be both. Get you a girl that can do both. All right, I'm gonna highlight. I should have grabbed my favorite highlighter, but I'm using this one. This is the Kylie highlighter. I have been dying to try this blush. It's called Into the Pink by MAC. It's one of their extra dimension blushes. It's like this baby pink color. So pretty. Ooh, that's glowy. I love. Definitely shows every ounce of texture that I have. So I'm gonna go in with a blush from Ulta in the shade Sweet Pea. I think it'll match really well. I'm sure there's a billion things that I forgot to say in this video that I wanted to say. I had started a Word document of things I wanted to bring up, and then I just forgot to have it open while I was talking. So we definitely will have another updates video soon. Cute. And also down below, let me know how you guys have been doing since I haven't talked to you guys in a little bit. Oh my gosh, also let me know if those weekly top 10 things are worth it or if you like them. I thought they were kind of cool to see what people have been interested in. All right, that is the completed makeup. I'm kind of loving it. It's like a heavy liner, which I haven't done in a while. That was super fun, with glitter, kind of an intense brow, some pinks, some browns going on the rest of the face. I have been so into makeup lately. When I haven't been feeling down, I've been dabbling in all my makeup. It's been a passion of mine lately, so I'm glad I can share that with you you guys. I do have a huge ColourPop haul that I just did. If you guys are interested in seeing that, I might just do it because it'll be really fun to like swatch everything and show you everything, because I feel like it's essentials that are perfect for summer. But anyway, it was so fun chatting with you guys. We will catch up real soon, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.